This Samsung S24 Ultra has water damage, no display, a black screen, and won't turn on. Samsung after sales said the motherboard and screen are both damaged, and it can't be fixed. We'll quickly take the phone's external parts and screws, and disassemble everything one by one. Under the microscope, we see the NFC is already broken. This must be replaced. Then, looking at this battery connector socket, it's also been damaged by water corrosion. Let's keep moving forward. The display socket also has water corrosion. First, we'll remove this damaged battery connector socket. After removing the socket, we'll continue to repair the pads damaged by water corrosion. The corrosion on the battery socket pads is now handled. Next, we'll continue by removing this damaged NFC chip as well to replace it. Continue to clean up all the pads damaged by water corrosion. After reaching this step, we'll then connect a jumper wire and then perform a power on test. After powering on, we see the motherboard has a 200 milliamp leak. This pinpoints the fault, which is caused by a damaged charging IC. Next, use a heat gun to heat it out. Remove the damaged charging IC and then replace it with a good charging IC. The charging management IC is now installed. Next, continue by replacing the damaged NFC chip with a good one and install it back on the motherboard. Now, we'll power it on again to see if the motherboard can boot up. Power on, no leakage. The startup current is normal. We see the motherboard can now boot normally. Now, continue by replacing the battery connector socket with a new one and install it back on the motherboard. The battery socket is now installed. Next, let's continue the repair. The screen is black with no display on startup. Measurements show the black screen on startup is caused by a capacitor here that got water in, resulting in a short circuit. We'll remove this capacitor that was damaged by water. Now, measurements show it's no longer shorted, and the resistance is back to normal. Then, find two good capacitors and install them back on the motherboard. No display, black screen. Replacing the screen won't solve a motherboard fault. Finding the fault point for repair is what's most important. At this time, we see that a chip is missing from the motherboard. We see the pads are also damaged. Next, we need to use jumper wires to repair the pads and then install a good chip back in place. After fixing the fault with this chip, the repair of this motherboard is now complete. If you've watched this far, please like and follow. I can help you with phone repairs,